Welcome, one and all, to another episode of Classic or Nah Skip. I was really hoping that the intro music of this game would play again, but it isn't for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, we're playing Wizards and Warriors today on the NES. Oh, there we go. Just fair warning, as I mentioned in the last episode of Classic or Nah Skip, I am very bad at video games, so do not expect things to go well here. The nice thing, the nice change that this game has over something like Super Mario Land is that there are infinite continues in this game, and the game doesn't punish you in the slightest for being very bad at the game. You can just play through the game. And if you lose all your lives, if you have to continue, there's absolutely no penalty for it. Like the only thing that happens is you lose your points. You start over immediately where you died, and that's it. And I do have retro achievements turned on for this, so I don't know what to expect or if I'm even going to expect anything to happen here. So I'm already almost dead. So expect to hear this song a lot during the course of this game. But so this is Wizards and Warriors. It had several sequels on the NES, one on the Game Boy, and then nothing ever came of it ever again. So I don't know what happened to the series after that. I guess the developers just decided we got 4 games out of this series. That's good enough. So you play the heroic knight Kyros, who is doing his best to save all the various princesses of this land. And you do that by collecting gems that were left behind for some reason, and you have to give them to a different knight who will not let you access the boss level or the boss section of each stage until you have given him a sufficient amount of gems. And so you do that by exploring the various stages. You collect keys so you can open treasure chests. And, oops, that was actually the exit of this one tree top thing. So you open the treasure chests, you get treasure, you get gems, and you power yourself up, and then you basically just go through all the various stages until you win, and that's pretty much everything. And I'm actually going to fall down here because I collected a second key, and there's stuff down here. Is it gems? It's more gems. It's great. So the amount of gems that you have to collect each level is different. It's pretty much in line with like how... Am I dead yet? No, not dead again. That's good. I will be dead again soon, though. Don't worry. And so that's pretty much the gist of the game. You've got like a whole bunch of different weapons. Not weapons. You got a whole bunch of different items that you can find. Some of them are useful. Some of them are actively... detrimental to your cause. Maybe I will find the one that's actively detrimental to your cause. Maybe I won't. I don't know, because I don't know where all the items are in this game. So I'm sorry if I don't show you everything. But yeah, this is essentially the game. Kyros has if you've ever seen the box art of this game, by the way, looks can be deceiving because Fabio is on the cover of this game. I think it's Fabio anyway. He's playing Kyros, and Kyros in that game is a shirtless barbarian, whereas in the game he is clad head to toe in full plate armor. So not quite sure what the marketing department at Rare was thinking when they made the decision to have Kyros on the front cover, but then have not Kyros in the game. I think there is a thing over there that I really would like. Okay, great. We've got the dagger of throwing, which actually makes Kyros' attacks useful because he just has a sword, and the sword is a real bad weapon because he can just basically flail around like as best he can, but it does nothing. Like the reason that I was defeating so many enemies when I was jumping was because his weapon is actually kind of halfway decent when you're jumping because it's like in a specific position. And, I made the jump already. That's amazing. I think yes. Oh no, that's not what I was looking for actually. And it's more gems, which is great. But I was not going for that. I was going. No, not for that. Hold on. I'll talk about the potions in a bit because it seems like they're just sort of there and things are happening. So we're gonna restart because as you can see, you just restart immediately where you died. It's fine. Now we've got the best item in the game, the Boots of Force. So what happens is you can. I just got an achievement for that, but the Boots of Force are by far the best item in the game because they let you, like, all the damage that I've been taking from enemies, from falling on them with my feet, that's not going to happen anymore. Or it's not going to happen as often as it did before. And the other cool thing about it, which I will show you just in a moment, is that you can kick with the Boots of Force. And the Boots of Force do an incredible amount of damage to enemies. And you can also... The coolest... Oh, okay. I've never seen that. I don't think I've ever actually seen him move out of the way before. That's neat. But I will try to show you... I'll try to show you how this works. I think there's another treasure chest up here. There is, okay. Let me see if I can get up here, because I can jump off of enemies occasionally. But not very well, obviously. So I want to get up... Let me get up there. Come on, please. Let me jump up there. But you can kick open treasure chests with the Boots of Force, which is pretty neat. Okay, so let me talk about potions for just a second, because there are 3 different kinds of potions in the game. You've got the blue potion, which actually makes you run faster and actually makes the game much harder because you're moving at a much faster pace than you were before. Oh, almost made it. You've got the pink potion, which it lets you jump higher, which I would really like a pink potion right about now so I could get to this treasure chest. This isn't like really important, but it's like I just want to show you how the thing works. Okay. No. Come down further. I want to be able to show you how this works. Oh, I made it. I wasn't even paying attention and it happened. Oh, crap, it happened again. I wasn't expecting it. See, when it happens when I don't expect it, and then I get so thrown off. And I didn't mean to kill that thing there. I just want to show you how this one thing works. Obviously, I'm not going to be beating the game in one sitting. I mean, I can, because it has infinite continues, and... Come on. Come on. Please? Just, you know what? Forget it. We'll just show you in a different section. So, this is sort of like the lead up to the first boss. Anyway, I was going to tell you, oh, wait, I want to try this. Oh, no, that doesn't work at all. I was going to try to see if I could maybe, like, kick one of those... Kick the hives. Oh, there was a treasure chest. Oh, well, that's fine. Didn't really need it. But, oh, there's fall damage in this game, too. So anyway, yeah, so the 3 potions, there's the blue one, which turns you super speed. You got the pink one, which lets you jump super high. And then there's the red one, which turns you invulnerable for a few seconds. And is by far the greatest, the best. Hold on, let me try this. Can I kick this thing over? No, apparently I can't. Okay. I want to give it a try. Oops, I fell off there. Hey! Okay, we made it. Hey, we're invulnerable too. So this is the first boss of the game. You can kick him to death with the Boots of Force. And then you collect a horde of gems, and you have beaten the first level. Well, I've beaten the first level. Get some extra points for collecting keys, and you've saved a princess, but you have not saved thy princess. So, that is the basic gist of the game. And you have to go through these different areas, collect more gems, and eventually, hopefully, you will rescue thy princess. And one of the things I would say that's sort of a hallmark of many rare games is the soundtrack. Because David Wise did the soundtrack for most of these games back in the 80s and 90s. And so there, I just hit the select button. So even though I didn't have the key to open that... oh, is there something up there yet? Hold on. I gotta try it. Whee! Okay, I can't make it up there. Neat. Oop. Well, that's just funny. But yeah, so David Wise composed many soundtracks for Rare in the 80s and 90s. And I'm sure it was one of his. But the reason I bring up the soundtrack is not just because it's an amazing soundtrack, which it is, but because I distinctly remember the Wizards and Warriors, or I distinctly remember before doing video game covers was cool. Oops. This is, I think, one of the hardest jumps in the game, if I remember correctly. But before doing video game cover music was cool, there was a band called the Black Mages. I'm not going to make that jump. And they were like one of the first video game cover bands. Video game music cover bands, I should say. And they would do medleys of usually different NES games. And one of the things that I remember them doing was a medley of the Wizards and Warriors soundtrack. I know I can make this jump. I think you're supposed to make this jump. Like, you have to make this jump. Ah, so close. If I had a blue potion, I could make it. It'd be easier to make it. But I enjoyed that. I know they did like lots of other medleys for NES games back in the like early 2000s, and I took a guitar class in high school, and one of the things that we had to do I took it for 2 years, and one of the things that we had to do as our second year guitar students was we had to actually pick songs that we wanted to play in front of. I'm gonna skip this jump for now. I can probably come back to it. But we would have to choose songs that we wanted to play in front of the rest of the class. And one of the things I decided to do was play some of the medley of the Wizards and Warriors soundtrack that was done by the Black Mages. So, okay, so we've got another one of the essential items here, the Potion of Levitation, which we'll show you in just a sec. What it does, you hold the up key, hold the up direction on your D-pad. It allows you to float indefinitely. And then you can also jump out of that, which sort of gives you like a double jump, but not really. And so you just kind of go around the various stages, collecting all the different items. I'm going to kick that treasure chest open because I don't have the red key, but I don't feel like collecting it right now. I'm just going to use the Boots of Force for what they were meant to do. Oh, interesting. There's a... Wait. Oh, I made it. Okay. Oh, there's the red key. Okay. Now I know. Cool. The thing about even though I do have the Boots of Force to kick open treasure chests, I can't kick open doors. So you might have seen in the first level, maybe you saw, I don't know. Maybe you didn't. If you didn't, no big deal. I'll explain it to you now. There are doors, and I can show you right here. There's a door that are also color-coded. And you can't kick open doors. You can kick open an achievement, but I'm not sure for what. Doesn't matter. You can't kick open doors. So you need the keys to open doors. And I think this might be a section that has some hidden... Oh, wait, was that it? No. I think there's an area that has some hidden gems. So as each stage has at least, I think, a couple of little areas that have hidden gems that you can sort of jump up into. Right here, like right here. You can collect a whole bunch of extra gems here. Some stages have like extra little secret rooms where you can collect a bunch of extra gems also. And it's just fun to be able to explore these stages because some of these stages are pretty huge. So you get to kind of look around these various places and try not to die a bunch. But if you do, it's no big deal, you know, it happens. And yeah, that's most of the game is just playing through this and finding all the new items and just continuing on from there. And can I actually exit? Oh, right, I can use the levitation? Nope. Can I get out of here? Am I stuck? I don't think I'm stuck. I'm pretty sure the game doesn't lock you. Okay, there we go. Oh, I thought the exit was... Oh, no, it is here. Do I have the right key? Oh, I do. Okay, we can just leave. So, oh, right. It's this boss. We're just going to run, because there are going to be a lot of bats following us. But, so, yeah, the whole thing with the Black Mages, doing the medley of music for games like Wizards and Warriors is that hello? Oh, there we go. Is that it taught me how to transcribe music. Which, like, I didn't know how to do that before, so like it was a great experience because it taught me a skill I didn't have before. I mean, this and there were a few other songs that I did. I don't remember which ones. But I remember one of them was a song by the guitarist Buckethead, who I found out who he was just as a total fluke. I'm gonna try this. Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to at all. Oh wow, I died like immediately there, huh? Okay, we're gonna try to take this a little bit more strategically, I guess. Maybe I'll start using the dagger a bit more because I don't use it much. But yeah, I found out about the artist Buckethead as a total fluke one time because I spent a summer doing like volunteer stuff. Can I hit these guys? No, I can't. I have to... Okay. This works, sort of. Maybe? Can I win? Can I win? Yeah, we did it. Okay, I forgot that these things release ghosts when they die. So you have to defeat the ghosts before you die. So thankfully I beat the giant bat. Saved another princess. Anyway, sorry, I was talking about Buckethead, but I keep getting interrupted by this game. So I volunteered. I volunteered in a state or a school library. I think I don't want to open that because I might have the Boots of Lava Walk, which the issue with that is that would remove my boots of... Whoa! What is happening? That would remove my boots of force, and I do not want to lose those because those are the best item in the game, and I do not want to lose them at all. So, or is it this one? No, it's not this one. Thank goodness. I had to try. I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh, wait, maybe I should jump on that bubble. No, I missed the bubble. Okay, you have to wait for the bubble. There's another bubble right there. Good timing. I think I need a key to leave, right? Do I need a key to leave? I keep, oh, dang it. I keep, excuse me, jeez. I keep losing my train of thought, sorry. So, during my downtime when I was volunteering at this library, oh, nice, I found the key. I would spend time because I worked in the periodicals section, so magazines and newspapers basically. And one of the things that I would read a lot was that they had tons of different. It wasn't just like serious business periodicals and stuff. It was it's all sorts of crazy stuff. So they had is that okay? Staff of Power. Oh crap! No, I replaced my Boots of Power. Oh, I made a terrible mistake. I hate everything. Well, that's kind of disappointing. So I think I have to go up here because there are some things that I need to get. It's just, I remember this being one of those tricky jumps in the game. Maybe I will find the Boots of Force again at some point. I can only hope. Anyway, for the 80th time, I know I've been trying to explain this little story about how I've discovered the artist Buckethead. So there was one of the things that I would read during my breaks was a magazine called Guitar World or Guitar One or something. I forget exactly what it was called. It was a guitar magazine, and I remember reading an article that was like top 10 fastest shredders. And I was like, okay, well, I was into that sort of nonsensical, guitar wankery back when I was like 17. So I was like, oh, cool. Who are all these people that I've heard of a few of them before, but the Yngwie Malmsteens and the okay, I think I need a potion. I think I need a blue potion to get over here. So I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit and hope I get a blue potion. Or if I still had if only I still had my Boots of Force. Oh well. But one of the people on that list was a guy named Buckethead, and it's like, who the hell is this? It's some guy who's wearing a hockey mask, or like a Jason Voorhees mask, and a Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket on his head. And I was like, okay, well, the fact that this guy is in with all these other guitar luminaries, it's like, I have to find out what's going on here. So I found some of his music and I was like, oh, I see. And that was what was funny was that the first album of his that I bought was not an album of him doing the crazy guitar shredding stuff. It was actually just him. It was an album called Colma, and it was just him playing sort of like slightly more calmish acoustic-ish music. I think that you can actually jump through this if you're careful, or not careful, but yeah. So I bought a few more of his albums, and he's remained probably one of the more prominent guitarists that I've listened to over the last 15 years or so. To the point where I actually, is there no, there's nothing in there. I was hoping there might have been a potion in there. Because I think there's a key over there that I have to get in order to beat this level. I think there is, anyway. Unless, maybe this is where you can do the, oh, I didn't get the Potion of Levitation. Ooh, that's not good. Or no, I'm sorry, not the Potion of Levitation. The Feather of Featherfall, which I think I need to get at some point. I need a red key, and I think that's back where that other thing was, so I'm a little stuck here. This is one of those stages that, like, this is sort of like the make or break stage for me, because you have to do, like, some very specific things in order to actually finish the stage. Like, you have to get a blue potion in order to, or maybe you could use a balloon. Maybe you could use a bubble to, never thought of that. Oh wait, no, did I did lose the Boots of Force, right? Yeah, it's because I got the Wand of Power, Staff of Power, whatever it is. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, can we get a bubble over here, maybe? I don't know. But, yeah. So, those, Buckethead and the Black Mages are who taught me how to transcribe music. Which, yeah, it's a weird story and has absolutely nothing. Oh, wow, I think I might actually... let's go... I don't know if this is going to help me get over there. Oh, we made it. I didn't actually know I could do that with a bubble. I've never done that. I've always just, like, waited to find a blue potion. So now I know if you're patient, you can use a bubble to get up there. I had no idea you could do that. So cool. I learned something today with this game. Played this game off and on for a very long time, and now I know that you can actually do that. Actually, I have another memory of this game that I forgot about until just this moment, and it was one that I probably could have, I definitely can talk about and will, was, the Battle Axe of Agor. It's like the dagger of throwing, but better. And I know achievements are popping up, but I don't really care. That's not the focus of this game right now. It's just to play the game, you know? So now we can do this again. So there was a Feather of Featherfall, which I didn't pick up. We have enough gems, which is great. Now, right before I get into the boss fight, that's fine. So, I hadn't played this game. I think I'd played this game a little bit, like a long time ago, when it was first, relatively new. And I remember I had a friend when I had just moved into my first apartment. I was 20. And I had a friend who came by, I don't remember when. It was maybe a few months after I moved in. And she was like, hey, I brought this game that I used to play a lot when I was a kid. And it's like, hey, why don't we just hang out and, play the game? I was like, okay, cool. So we did. It was Wizards and Warriors. And we actually beat the game in one sitting. It was a task because this game is kind of a dick at times, as you can see from that. Oh, hello, secret room. See, I told you there were secret rooms in this game. I just don't know where any of them are because I haven't played this game in like 5 or 7 years or something. But yeah, that's what the secret room is you just pick up a few extra gems along the way. But yeah, we hung out, we played the game, beat the game over the course of like 2 hours. I probably won't beat the game today because, there's like 4 more stages in the game and I do not feel like playing through all of them because the game gets really difficult, especially without the Boots of Force, because the Boots of Force are what make the game, well, easy, but tolerable, I guess is a better word for it. I just want to jump. I just want to... That's really actually, I don't know, yeah. Looks like he's humping the wall. Anyway. So, it was a good memory of hanging out with a friend and playing a game I hadn't played in a very long time. And we just had fun and just played a game for a while. And, yeah, it was good times. Oops. Okay, perfect time to gain my invulnerability is right before I'm about to die. Okay, I really wish I had the Boots of Force right now. Oh well. Wait, is the red key up here? Oh, it is. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and grab whatever this is. Cool. The amount of gems that you need after a while gets to be pretty ridiculous. Like, I think one of the stages you have to get like 200 gems. So, I probably won't do that. Actually, no, we're probably... we'll do one more continue set, and then we'll probably call it after that. But, yeah, I really... I like this game a lot. And it's not just because it's of nostalgia, because I don't think I played this game. Whoa! This is the scary part of the blue potion, is that you run super quick. And you can't really control yourself too easily. Oh, I need the pink key. Okay. But yeah, the game has an amazing soundtrack. The levels are... Oh god, he can hit me. He can hurt me. Don't hurt me, please. Don't hurt me. How much do I need? 200? Yeah, 200 gems. I'm not going to get that probably before I lose all my lives this time. That's fine. But the game has pretty good visuals for the time, I would say. It has a great soundtrack. You know, it's a David Wise soundtrack, so of course it's good. It's at least good. And like, it has huge levels you can explore. You know, it's like... It's a little bit hard to kind of figure out where things are at times, because, you know, there's no like mini map. There aren't a lot of quality of life things implemented in this game. Like, you don't know where you're going a lot of the time because there's no, like, you can't tell because there's no mini map. It's not perfect, obviously, by any means, but it has a fair amount of charm. Also, I didn't even talk about the fact that, you know, the hero of this game, Kyros, was a member of the Power Team. If anyone ever remembers watching the early '90s video game centric TV show Video Power, Kyros is one of the main characters in the Power Team, which was a group of characters from various video game franchises that set out to foil the evil Mr. Big. And it was, let's see if I can remember all the characters. I probably can't, but... Well, it had Kyros from Wizards and Warriors. It had, I don't remember the character's name. It was Max Force, I think, from the game Narc. There was, Tyrone, I can't remember his last name. It's like Tyrone Powers, maybe, from a basketball game. I don't remember which one. It might have been like, I don't remember which basketball game. I'm sorry. Like, I don't remember everything about it. I remember a lot about it, but I don't remember which basketball game he played. Which basketball game he was in, I should say. But then it also had Quirk, the anthropomorphic tomato from the Game Boy game of the same name. I don't have that key either. I don't know where the keys are. This is where the game starts to get a little bit weird, because it's like, I don't know where these keys are. I probably just walked by them 5 or 6 times. I didn't realize it, so I'm sorry if I did that. Oh, hello, other secret room. And then the other member of the Power Team was the monster truck Bigfoot, because Bigfoot had its own video game on the NES. So that was a weird... Video Power was one of those, I don't want to call it an anomaly of its, but it was definitely sort of like, it was not something that you would find nowadays, because it was like, the first season was an actor by the name of Stevie Paskowski, who played a character named Johnny Arcade. And the first season, he was just sitting in a chair and he would dole out tips and tricks and cheat codes and all sorts of stuff for various video games, usually third-party games. You know, they don't think they ever did any like first-party Nintendo games, because I don't think Nintendo gave them permission to do any of that stuff. So it was like, you know, stuff for like Acclaim and Ultra Games and all sorts of other things, Capcom and Konami, all those sorts of things. But the Power Team was like an additional cartoon on top of that would, you know, it's like a 10-minute really bad cartoon. I'm not done with this story yet. We're going to do one more. Sorry, I said I was going to end after that, but the Wand of Wonder, which is apparently it's the Staff of Power, but it freezes enemies. Oh, okay, cool. I found the item that actively ruins the game for you. So the Cloak of Darkness what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to turn you invisible and turn you invisible to enemies, but it actually was programmed incorrectly. So instead of causing enemies to not know where you are, it makes them home in on you. So you probably shouldn't use that enemy. You shouldn't use that weapon. Anyway, we're gonna grab the. Let me out. Okay, I can't. Okay, I will grab this. And I'll tell you more about video power, because I have to tell you about it. It's not just the first season, because the game had the TV show had a second season, and they completely changed the format. So it's no longer a video game tips and tricks show and sort of like previews and new release sort of things. It was a oh right, whoops, didn't mean to pause there. Oh right, I forgot I had the useless. But they changed the format entirely to be a game show, where Johnny Arcade was the host of the show, and they would have 4 supposedly, youngsters, like preteens or maybe teenagers at like 12, 13 years old, like 8 to 13 years old or something. They would be on the show, and they would basically compete and play like 1 or 2 video games of the week. And they would have, it would usually be like a score competition, or who can beat this level the fastest or whatever. And after the first round, 2 contestants would get eliminated. I know I'm walking around in circles in this level. I don't know where I'm going. I just want to tell you about video power. And then, so after that, then there would be like a quiz round, and then the 2 players, they would get points for each question that they answered correctly, and then there would be like a final round of playing the video game of the week, and whoever got like the most points from the quiz and from winning, doing better at the game, they would get to run the gauntlet, which was a large section of the studio that was dedicated to just this. It was basically like a video rental store, which I know most people probably don't even know what that is nowadays. But basically, just picture like a few, like picture some like shelving units, and then there's just like dozens of video games just sitting out, like just, oh hello, another secret room. And basically, what they would do is they would get like 1 minute to run through all these different like shelves and things. They grab as many games as they possibly could. They'd have a sweet Velcro vest that they would basically just slap all the games onto, and they would have to make it out of that place within a certain amount of time, and then they would get to keep all the games that they collected. And there was usually like a secret game that if they picked that up, then they would get like a special super bonus prize. And there was like all sorts of crazy stuff in there. It wasn't just games. It had like peripherals and stuff. Usually third-party garbage peripherals like the X Zone and stuff. But yeah, it was still just it was a really cool show, and it was. I wish I had the chance to go on the show, but I didn't. But so, it was a really cool, really weird time to be able to enjoy video games in the 90s, when you could watch stuff like Video Power and the other. Since I have a couple extra minutes, I might as well also talk about Secret Video Game Tips and Strategies, or whatever it's called, which was a can I? Okay, fine. Got the Wand of Wonder again. It was a series of video cassettes where the US video game, the official US video game team would show you various like tips and strategies and codes and everything to play through like a bunch of third-party NES games. And it was really I remember watching the first tape in that series like many times. I still have my copy, actually, funny enough, but I don't. It's packed away somewhere. But you can find all that stuff on YouTube. You can just find it. You can just look up like secret video game tips and strategies or something like that. And yeah, I don't remember why I brought that up. Just because it was a weird time to be able to enjoy stuff like that for like all these third-party games and stuff from Nintendo. And just, when people could make a buck or two or three or 50 doing stuff like that, and just be like, yeah, no, I'm on the US national video game team. Back in the early 90s, that was a thing that people could do. So there you go. I don't know what that has to do with Wizards and Warriors. I was just going down memory lane, I guess. That's one of the reasons I'm playing through these games, is to remind myself of simpler times, I suppose. So I'm probably going to call it here. Is Wizards and Warriors a classic? Yeah. Should you play it? I would say so. But do what you can to not lose the boots of force, because those weapons are super overpowered, and it makes the game a lot easier, which you need it because this game gets pretty difficult near the end. And I'm kind of stuck here because I don't know where any of the keys are. I've probably walked by them like 6 times, and you probably just want to yell at me because, like, it was right there in front of you this whole time. Can't you see it? No is the answer to that question. But yeah, so that's I guess I figure it's not necessarily a bad thing to leave a few levels unfinished, when I'm playing these things, just to give you an idea of what, just to tell you, hey, there's more to this game than I've shown you, because I'm bad at this game and I didn't want to play for more than 30 minutes, but I had to tell you about video power. So anyway, that is going to do it for this episode of Classic or Nah Skip. Is this game a classic? I would say so. Should you play it? I would think so. Just, again, as I mentioned in the Super Mario Land not review, really, just more of the discussion, I guess. Just be prepared for some wonky controls in this game, because it's a little bit weird. Kyros, if you're not careful with the jumping mechanics, if you hold down the A button, Kyros just jumps forever. And also just be prepared for some very strange hitboxes, and also be prepared for some very strange bosses. So, perfect time for me to lose my last life and end on a game over screen. That is going to do it. Thank you everybody for watching this episode of Classic or Nah Skip. Please click the like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to the channel for more of this. I will talk to you all next time. Oh, I can't end the episode yet. I have to enter my name as a high score. Hold on, where is it? I did it. Could I have put more than that? I don't know. I got 3rd place. I feel pretty good about that. All right, great. That's a good way to end this. Thanks everybody for watching. I will talk to you all next time.